I'm sorry, man.
No, you're not. Hello, beautiful people. David here with some more Danganronpa. We are on English dub episode 3, and it's trial time. I cannot wait. Again, my little disclaimer, I do not own this. Support the official release. I will put the link down to how I access this video in the description, but if you can support this official release, please do in any way you can. And yeah, so I will reiterate this one last time because it's the last time, but I know the story up until the end of this trial, actually. So after this episode, I'm probably just not going to know anything. But because I know what the game looks like, I'm really excited to see how they handle the trial, because they do a lot of fun dynamic stuff, but part of you, like, I don't know, I just want to watch it. Let's go in. I'm excited. Oh, don't make me watch that again. Junko's my favorite character, and Monokuma now is my favorite character. It's all his fault.
I'm innocent. She would tell you herself. I couldn't hurt a fly.
Yeah, she'd tell you herself. I like how the narrator's convincing us that he wouldn't hurt a fly. It's like we know. We're kind of at your back the whole time.
Goody gumdrop! Took your time, I see.
He steals the show every time.
Before we start, I have a question relevant to our task.
Hmm?
Why the portraits?
Why not? Just because they're dead, I'd hate for them to miss the proceedings.
And the extra podium belongs to whom? Counting our departed classmates, we number 15. Why 16 places?
You're reading too much into it, darling. The extra podium just means this courtroom is tricked out for a maximum of 16 jurors. Speaking of which,
Tricked
that's
out?
all the time we've got for pleasantries. Ladies and germs, time to get judicial.
He's like, I'm tired of your stupid question.
Everybody close your eyes. If you're the murderer, raise your hand.
Yeah, that'll float like an old lady's fart.
Yes, 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 yes. Commence the beating for your lives.
Unless I can convince him that I didn't do it, we're all done for.
Yeah. It's such a weird spot to be in. Oh. Oh, whoa. They're straight up doing the game.
So,
I wasn't
how does debating work?
I wasn't expecting it to be that one-to-one.
Well, I suggest we begin by considering the murder weapon itself, see where that takes us.
Sticking out of the victim's midsection is not generally where a knife is kept.
The knife had to come from the kitchen.
So does that mean anyone who was in the kitchen last night is a suspect?
He's just trying to get us to split hairs. He's the killer, remember?
Wait, you know what? I think I can prove Naegi isn't the one who took it.
Oh, yes.
Sakura and me spent most of the day yesterday hanging out in the cafeteria.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. Sakura is who exactly?
I like how they don't need to have you talking to them before the trial. Say, why do they not know who Sakura is?
If you teamed up, you just have to keep your story straight.
Oh, please note, if 2 or more people team up to commit murder, only the actual killer is eligible for graduation. No exceptions.
Aren't you a robot?
Because we witnessed its removal.
Why did you not mention this sooner?
I guess because it's rude to speak ill of the dead.
Wait, what?
It was
What?
Mizuno. I
Huh.
don't know why.
Look at them. I love them both.
Just thought I'd get myself something to drink.
I love the way she looks with the tiny teacup. Huh.
She must have wanted it to protect herself.
You're still rather far from clearing your name in this bloody business.
Such a dick.
Aha! See? There's murder written all over his face.
She's
Damn it,
also
I
a
told you
dick.
it
Why is everyone a dick?
He's attempting to steer the debate in his favor. What a skilled manipulator.
Hey, we need you to speak up, trash man.
It's still too early to point the finger at Naegi.
That's why we love you.
Evidence we're not considering.
The doorknob to my shower was thrashed.
Boom! He broke it. End of story. He didn't have any choice because she locked the door on him.
I can prove you wrong.
Oh, yo. It's the rebuttals.
The shower doors don't
Objections.
lock in the boys'
You know what I
rooms.
mean.
Our showers don't have locks installed. Go on, sir. Tell him.
Huh? Yeah, sure, whatever.
There's a trick to opening it. They didn't know. Figured the door was locked. For all intents and purposes, to them it was a girl's room. They'd have thought the only option was to bust the doorknob.
If Naegi were they not aware that the two had switched rooms, and why be there if they didn't?
Switch the plates.
I urge you all to focus. Now that I think about
I
it,
love her serious
if
face.
Mizuno indeed let the killer in herself.
She was too scared to open the door.
Could have been a ruse.
She wouldn't lie to me.
Oh, it's so good to see his face.
Yes.
There's something I want to talk about in private. Please come to my
God,
room.
this is such a better alternative to him sleuthing information from everyone else before the trial. I understand that's where the game comes in, but this is so much more engrossing.
Are you trying to say it was you who wrote this?
No, it wasn't.
Of course not. The
And it's so
signature's
much better
horrible.
having her not be cryptic.
I think she wrote this letter with the intent of luring someone to their death. After she and Naegi switched rooms, she slipped out and swapped their nameplates.
Can't believe she's the only one who noticed that.
Whatever. So who killed her?
Isn't it obvious? Whoever she invited to my room turned the tables on her. God,
She had but to switch the nameplates back to pin it on you.
she'd never do that!
Oh, please, wake
Eh?
up! Her fatal misstep, of course, was
Yes,
firmly
yes, yes,
giving her
the comic.
prospective victim the opportunity to fight back.
They got the first strike in with that katana!
No, that was used in self-defense.
Yes, the damage to the sheath
They
implies
even have the wrong
Had things gone
ideas
according to
being
plan,
presented.
Mizuno
They
would
put all of it
stand
in.
now.
Don't talk about her like that! Oh,
He's such a soft boy. I do think we did miss out on the hair guy's denial, because we didn't get to have this drawn out a
Guess
lot,
that's
but
pretty much it. We're out of clues.
that's where you're wrong!
again?
The hell am I missing then?
She left us a message. Not the one on the notepad.
What? What are you driving at?
She left a dying message. One scrawled in blood on the wall behind her.
That's right. What did it say?
You mean that random string of numbers?
It's Ponce dead.
That's it! I've got it! She wrote out her killer's name! If you flip those marks around 180 degrees, there you have it. Plain as day. Leon. What do you know? That's your name, isn't it? Leon Kawata.
Oh god, this is so great to see it move this fast. I don't know what accent I just adopted there.
So, Leon, if you got anything to say...
Oh, Hop is gonna be so disappointed.
Disappointing, Leon.
Or
Give me a
Sakura.
break. You're not seriously listening to this lying little punk? Maybe someone's trying to frame me. You think of that? Everything you've got is circumstantial!
I haven't seen my crystal ball in a while.
I like this order of events better.
Think that's what happened to it?
Well, Naegi.
Cause they like save the
You and I have the
frickin'
same opinion.
Leon written on the wall for like the very end of the whole thing. And it makes the
Here's
trial
what
feel
I think
weird.
happened. Mizuno's killer was in over his head. He hadn't planned on killing anyone that night. But our culprit had mad skills. Specifically, super high school level baseball player skills.
Heh.
Deny if you want. That's how it went.
Huh.
You're damn right I object! This is all a bunch of BS! How hell do they know? Think I'm taking the rap?
You're the only one here with the athletic chops to throw Hagakure's glass ball far enough and hard enough to hit the incinerator switch, and you know it!
Never! Yeah, nice try, but screw you! What about Yamada? He's on trash detail! He could have, like, man, tried to trick me into fessing up!
God, he's like a chihuahua.
The doorknob! The screws were removed!
Who gives a flying rat's ass?
Proof in your toolkit. How about you give us a look?
Never, 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 never! This is a sham! I'm warning you, dude! Back off!
I demand you show us what's inside your toolkit.
Not knowing is not going to be acceptable.
Oh, it's so great to see this. Just because of the character banter.
I'm sorry, man.
No, you're not.
Let's move on to voting time. Kindly lock in your votes by pressing the switches there in front of you.
God, it's such a weird position to be in. Uh-oh.
Sayaka Mizuno's murderer was indeed Leon Kawata!
What if she'd have gone after you? You'd all done the same thing in my shoes!
Oh god, I'm getting like light vibes.
Moving on now to the punishment phase.
No, I didn't have a choice!
Now who gets to dish out justice?
Tell me, what was I supposed to do? Come on, guys, I acted in self-defense!
Rules are rules. Too bad. So
No, wait!
sad.
It's not right!
Right? Right, don't enter into it, sweetheart. You killed and got caught, which means you die.
No! No!
All sore athletes a very special method of execution.
Lady killer.
Play ball!
Uh-oh. The button. Oh no. Oh no. Are they gonna do it the same? Oh my god, they're doing it the exact same way. So yeah, fun fact, when I first saw the thing, I thought someone framed Leon because it was just so freaking obvious that his name was written on the wall. I was like, okay, if I was Sayaka and I was dying, this is how I would write, and so I'm gonna frame Leon and dab a little bit on her finger. But it turned out it was the obvious answer. I'll never understand, like, why it was so obvious, but... because, like, it just didn't feel like much of a mystery. I overthought it, which is why I was wrong. Oh, no. It's a lot of balls. Monokuma. Gee, oh, that's a lot. It's so artistically done, though. It's beautiful. Hi, Leon. The kids are just watching. It's like Battle Royale plus Saw. Shut up, Monokuma. Why is he looking all shocked? We know he's seen a dead person before. Oh, that beautiful glow. It was very...
Now that's what I call extreme!
Sure you do.
What is going on here? Someone I can't take
Now, it's not so bad once you get used to it. Abandon all hope of seeing the light of day again and you'll be fine. Promise. Of course, now that I hear myself say it out loud, it does sound pretty cruel.
He sucks.
Mizuno sold you up the river. You're hurting. It's fine.
Screw you! You did this! It was all your fault from beginning to end!
Don't do it.
Don't, Naegi, don't lose it. Think about this. You will never avenge her if you get killed too.
There's nothing to avenge. She was a bad person. Hi.
What do you imagine her dying thoughts were?
I done goofed.
How should I know?
Personally, I believe her last thoughts were of how to save you. I think we can surmise that's what she wanted in the end. Why else leave the message, correct? She certainly didn't have to.
Yeah, nice try. I wish I could believe
Yeah,
that,
'cause
but
she
all
was gonna-
really
what?
wanted was to make
Never meant to hurt you. She wasn't a killer, nor was she comfortable with deceiving you. Sadly, she hesitated when she ought to have been bold, and wound up dead.
Eh?
Rather a high price to pay.
No.
so...
No, she was gonna frame him. She wrote Leon's name because her plan got effed up.
Resilience is a rare quality in people. I sense it in
Right?
you.
Am I missing something?
Of course, there's always the chance I'm reading too much into things. But for your sake, I hope I'm not.
You expect me to just...
Oh, I like her when she's not being cryptic as hell.
That's what
She
you're
ain't
talking
bad.
about. Mizuno and Kawada's deaths. I'm not sweeping them under the rug.
It may be silly to ask. What precisely keyed you into the fact that I'd pop by to speak with you about Mizuno?
Oh,
Hmm?
I can read your mind.
What? Oh.
Intuition.
Oh, that's cute. I can read your mind. Yeah, that's what she always did. I actually googled if Sayaka was actually psychic, and apparently nobody freaking knows. Which is really funny to me. Oh my god, that was great. I did not know about that conversation towards the end, or maybe if I did, I glossed over it. But that was cool. That was cool to see how the trials worked. Really cool to see Leon frickin' break down. I always liked his design. It's such a pain that he got off so quickly. And then, of course, my favorite character, frickin' Junko, gets off before anything even happens. But my other favorite character, Monokuma's gonna be around for a while, I'm sure. But I guess my other favorite character would be... I like, Celeste is cool. I love her design. Sakura, she's freaking awesome. Asahina's cool. They're all fun in their own ways. I don't really like the fanfiction dude. Who's the hall monitor dude? He's like probably my favorite. There's Mondo. Byakuya I hate. Him and the literature girl, I do not like them at all. Not one bit. This guy, Taka, something Taka, Hirataka. I think they call him Taka for short, right? Anyway, I like him. I like his zeal, and he's got a cool color scheme, like his eye color. He's always just so intense. He's fun, but yeah, I really liked that. It's really cool to see. Like, I think the changes that it makes from the game actually help it, aside from the one thing that I thought was cool about the game, because it dragged on the beginning so long. You had a lot of time to see what's his face, Hagakure, get more like his denial kind of kept going until he saw someone die in front of him, and then he was like, oh crap. And then, like, that was a cool moment. I don't recall it being that big of a thing here because the story moves so fast. But in exchange, man, we got a lot of good stuff. We got rid of Makoto running through the halls, and all the stuff that you would do for the game, it just comes out in the trial, which I think is a really, really nice touch. And it's a nicer feeling, because even though Makoto's like our main character, he feels like an actual character in this, rather than a blank slate for your projecting, and as a narrator of what's going on, because in the games, it just seems like everything revolves around him because it's you're playing as him. But in this, it's like he actually feels like a character who doesn't know things before the trial happens, and then new stuff comes out, and he's putting things together in the heat of it. That feels a lot more interesting than in the video game, where you're just collecting all this stuff and making sense of it as people just kind of chat, you know what I mean? And I like how they incorporate the game elements into the cinematics of it, like with the truth bullets. I was not expecting them to be that on the nose with it, and it actually looked fun, and I was about it. And I like how they use the execution cutscene, because it's really artistically done. It kind of goes well with the the anime proper, I guess, look of this. It kind of like heightens the feel of it, because it's like a music video and the lighting's so different. Really fun. And of course, my absolute favorite thing, her name, I forget her name. I'm gonna remind myself real quick. What's the detective girl Danganronpa detective girl? Kyoko, that's her name. Kirigiri. Yeah, Kyoko. She is so much better in this than in the game, because in the game, she knows everything, and she's like, here's the information, but you gotta be the one to do it. And I'm like, that's not how this would work. Do you not want to die? Or do you not want to, like, live or whatever? But in this, it's so much better, because she does have all this information. She does say it. She doesn't make you take credit for it for gaming reasons. Like, she actually just presents a lot of cool information and comes to things on her own. I'm guessing she's the super ultimate detective, I guess, like, for as far as high schoolers go, because that could be the only thing that I can imagine her role would be, because they're all cryptic about it, and they haven't confirmed anything. But she has to be a freaking detective or forensic analyst or something like that. I can't imagine anything different. But, so yeah, I went from not liking her at all to really liking her now, so I don't like really liking characters. I just want Taka. Keep Taka. I like his design from the beginning. Just Monokuma. I can rely on him to be alive and keep me sane. Which says a lot about how effed up I am, doesn't it? Okay, anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks guys so much for watching. Do like this video if you like this video. Smack the bell so that you never miss a thing, of course, after you subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. I am loving this so much. I don't know if I'm gonna binge it all. You guys, my shirt gives away the fact that I did all this in one go, but I kind of want to keep going. It's really cool. Whatever. Bye. See you.